Hello everyone, I'm Layman from Milgard Windows and Doors. Today we're going to show you how to install the AX550 moving glass walls pocket door operating style. Providing an elegant transition between interior and exterior spaces, these glass walls have a narrow frame profile that opens and closes with ease. Add to that the four matching exterior and interior frame color options of dark bronze anodized, clear anodized, white or tan, and you can create an expansive entrance that creates a stylish and modern look in your home. The AX550 comes in a variety of sizes and configurations, allowing customizable options that can fit a variety of remodeling or new home construction projects. We're installing the pocket door today, but the AX550 is also available in stacking and bifold operating styles. You can browse our YouTube library to find installation instructions for those styles. This video is intended to show the common steps required to install a Milgard AX550 multi-slide pocket door. Please note every install is unique and may require different or additional steps not shown in this video. Responsibility for any product installation rests with the owner, architect, and installer. Please refer to the installation manual before beginning to determine safety and handling recommendations as well as applicable warranties. Before we get started, we have two important points to mention. First, we are installing this door in a showroom, so there may be some steps missing if you are installing this door in your home that leads to an exterior space. Second, and by far most important, do not attempt this installation if you are a novice or alone. Installing the AX550 moving glass wall requires a team of professional installers. Now let's get started. Your AX550 pocket door will arrive as multiple components. Before the installation, please review the packaging labels to ensure that you have the correct door and correct number of boxes. The panel labels will also provide you with instructions that will help you to install each panel. It is critical that the rough opening is square, level, and plumb. Prior to the installation, check the rough opening and make any necessary adjustments. Failure to do so may result in difficult installation and/or poor operation. The framing is dependent on the number of tracks and panels, so this needs to be confirmed before starting the installation. Each track is 2.875 inches wide. Please note that in this installation we are not showing the integration of this door with a weather-resistant barrier around the opening, which must be done. We recommend utilizing a wet coat weather barrier system and strongly suggest you consult with an expert prior to installation to ensure your system is appropriate for your specific installation. For proper installation, Milgard highly recommends assembling the frame outside of the rough opening and installing the entire frame as one unit, as we have shown with our previous AX550 installation videos. However, the dimension restrictions of our showroom will not allow for that. To assemble the frame as one unit, first gather all the frame components and lay them out on the ground in the orientation which they will ultimately be installed in. The interior portion of each frame component should be face down on the ground. Align the head end of the jamb to the head and screw together from the inside to the outside using number 7 1-inch screws. Repeat this step with the sill. Then, align the pocket jambs to the head and sill and screw together from the outside to the inside using the pre-drilled holes. At this point, you have a fully assembled frame ready to be dry fit into the opening. In the case of our installation, we have to install each component separately. Before laying down the sill, you want to line it up and mark off the weep hole slots, leaving ½ inch on both ends. Once you have everything marked, apply a generous coat of sealant all along the entire sill. Starting from the pocket end, gently lay the sill down into your frame. Once in place, check to make sure everything is level. Using 8A 2.5-inch Phillips pan head screws, attach the sill through the pre-drilled holes. If installing to a wood floor, apply silicone in each pre-drilled hole before adding the screws. This will help ensure the screw hole is sealed as it passes through the sill pan. With some assistance, lift the head into position and attach using the same 8A 2.5-inch Phillips pan head screws you used on the sill. Once firmly secure, put the jam into place. Make any necessary adjustments and secure to the wall. Align the pocket jams to the head and sill and screw together from the outside to the inside using the pre-drilled holes. Once in place, nail the pocket jams to the studs of the frame. At this point, the exterior sheeting can be installed. Milgard strongly recommends to paint the interior side of the pocket jam studs and sheathing black to prevent shadows on the inside. Once your entire frame is assembled, make one final check to make sure your frame is level and square and make any necessary adjustments. Locate the lock panel, which will have the mortise on it. This will be the first panel to install. Make sure each panel has the proper dust plugs in place at the top and bottom before installing. From the exterior side of the frame, with the glazing stops on the panel to the exterior, lean the top of the panel into the innermost track of the head and then lower into the corresponding sill track. Remove the bottom hole plug on each style. Using a number 3 Phillips head screwdriver, adjust the panel through the lower hole on each style so that the rollers achieve a light contact of the end sweep to the top surface of the sill. Working from the innermost track to the outer, install and adjust the intermediate panel just as you have with the lock panel. You want to make sure that the panel you are installing overlaps with the previous panel. The last panel to install is the pocket panel, which will go on the outermost track. Install this panel just as all the others. Once installed, slide this panel completely into the outermost pocket of the jam. One good push will help the panel slide into the pocket jam. Adjust this panel in the same way as the previous panels. Once all of the panels are adjusted to height, put all the panels in the closed position. Install the handle according to the instructions included in the handle box. Once the handle is installed, move the strike up or down until it is aligned with the lock, then replace the small screws with number 10 2.5-inch screws. Open the lock panel and adjust the lock in and out by the center screw to ensure proper engagement. From the interior, install pocket fillers to the pocket panel using 3 screws on each filler attachment. The screws will be installed 1.5 inches from the top and bottom edge of the filler. The third screw is installed at the center point of the filler. For door systems with more than 3 panels, install the subsequent pocket fillers to the filler previously installed. Use 3 screws and install using the same dimensions as stated previously. Depending on options and customer choices, you may choose to install an angle bumper and collector plates. Please refer to the installation instructions for proper placement. Install dust plugs over the roller track in the sill at the end of each intermediate and fixed panel. Then place sill bumpers into each sill channel at the fixed jam for each intermediate panel and the locking panel. The jam and sill covers will have a protective line around them during shipment. Remove them prior to installation. Place a jam cover into each jam track, tapping into place with a rubber mallet. Note that the lock panel jam will not have a cover. The sill covers will each be a different length. Working from the interior to the exterior, the shortest sill cover will go on the track after the locking panel. The longest cover will go on the outermost track. Place the cover into the groove and tap into place using a rubber mallet. Replace all hole plugs into the adjustment holes. Finally, place the small dust covers into the weep hole slots. Your multi-slide pocket door is now ready for use. Strong, beautiful, long-lasting, and durable. Milgard's AX550 moving glass walls. Available now.